let's talk about Postel's law in UX design while making a balloon bow and arrow which actually works. This is going to be super duper fun. Let's go. And now we're making the handle. We finally have the actual working body of the bow and arrow. We just need an arrow. This is finally small enough to fit easily into the balloon and also be in the frame. And now we have an actual working bow and arrow. I hope this works. Wow, this actually literally flew off the screen. Like, I have to go and get that back now. I hope this works once again. Look at that! It's a balloon miracle. See, now that worked, but also this arrow is actually quite similar in scale and size to this balloon bow. I'm going to try to push the limits of what this balloon bow and arrow can do by changing the length of this arrow, making it super huge. Just to see what this balloon bow and arrow can actually accommodate. Taking a different balloon this time, and we'll make this as long as it can possibly go. We'll try to make this literally double the size of this balloon. And here we have the longest balloon we can possibly make right now. We're going to try to fit this as the arrow, and you can already see it's pretty much as large as the screen itself. And it's pretty massive compared to the bow and arrow we had first. Like, it's well over 2.5 the size of this first arrow that we worked with. So one thing we know with certainty is this arrow, which is to scale with this bow, will always work really, really well when we ask it to go and hit a target. Let's also check if this balloon bow and arrow can hold an arrow that's really, really long, really, really shifty in all directions, doesn't even fit in our frame, and let's see what it does. It went really far out in the frame and it was super duper smooth, and it worked just as well as it would have worked for a small arrow like this. And that's because of a UX design concept called Postel's law, which states that when you're doing something, be really liberal in what you accept and conservative in what you send, which means it's really, really liberal in the balloon arrow that it accepts. It'll take a long arrow, it'll take a small arrow, it will have no problem no matter what arrow you give it, but also it will be really, really specific in the accuracy and the length that it actually throws out. When you're liberal and free, just like this bow, in accepting inputs, when you're taking in long inputs, small inputs, because clients will bring you everything, when you're open to accepting a lot of input, very, very specific in giving out the right, conservative, well thought out user experience, that's what makes you a good UX designer. That's what makes any good UX experience possible. And that's exactly the concept that's going to make you a great user experience designer. And that, my friend, is Postel's law, hopefully explained with a balloon bow and arrow. I'm going to go balloon hunting with a balloon bow and arrow. I'll see you on the other side. Make sure to follow along for more complicated UX design broken down with everyday balloon things.